Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am participating in a hop with Not Too Shabby. It's a sneak peek of their Valentine's release and there is a giveaway. Now what's exciting about this release is that Jamie from the Not Too Shabby Shop is offering all the products in this release in a box at a 15% discount. There are 3 stamp sets in this box and 2 packs of 6x6 paper designed by Teresa from Scrapping for Less. There are also an ephemera pack and 2 packs of stickers if you get the box all together. These are the 3 stamp sets that I'm showing here. This one is the Bouquet of Happiness. There's also the Happy Together there in the middle, and the Sprinkled with Love. Now I'm using the Bouquet of Happiness, which is designed by Luciana Lowry, and she also designed the Happy Together, the one that has the sign language for friendship on it. So she designed those 2 stamp sets, and the third one, Sprinkled with Love, is designed by Jamie from the Not Too Shabby Shop. They're all super cute stamp sets, but I just chose to focus on one, and I will be showcasing the others throughout this month, so stay tuned for that. I am stamping the large bouquet of flowers onto watercolor paper with clear pigment ink and embossing them with clear powder. That way I can do some watercoloring. So I'm going to wet the area around my stamped image with water, and then I will come in with some red watercolor and just drop that down into place, and the water really spreads it all around. And this is just kind of my first layer, so it's okay that it's super messy. And also this is kind of my watercolor technique that I go to because I am not a watercolorist. So if you're here for like a watercolor tutorial by an expert, that is not this. I watercolor because it's fun. I enjoy it. I don't expect to get perfectly awesome results, but I like how my cards turn out, and so I wanted you to know that even if you're not a watercolor expert, you can still have fun with watercolors. So that one I put a base layer down with yellow. So now that my red panel is dry, I'm going to come in and do a little bit more like precision painting, but still I'm keeping it loose, keeping it flowy, organic, kind of messy if you want to use that word, and I don't mind at all. So I'm just going right up against the embossed lines with some really saturated color, and then once I have all those lines filled in, I'm going to come back with a little bit more water on my brush and kind of soften out those lines and blend them out. So I don't know about you, but I find watercoloring to be very relaxing, and I think it makes such a beautiful, soft looking card that it's really something nice you can send, like if you want to cheer somebody up or to send for a sympathy card. It's just, I don't know, it's very, I feel, soothing card to send. So it's relaxing to make and soothing for the recipient as well. So here I am blending out those lines with just a little bit of water on my brush, and I'll do the same exact technique on the other 2 larger flowers. Now for the smaller flowers that are in and around, I am using a bright pink. I think it's called magenta in this set, and it's really close to the red color that I used, but it just adds a little bit of variation. So this card is, you know, a kind of quick and easy one to do as far as watercoloring goes, and I like making cards that have kind of a monochromatic feel. So I'm going to go around the edge and just soften out and blend out that color. And then I'm going to splatter. I love splatter, so if you don't, you can omit this step, but because this is a loose, flowy, kind of messy looking card, I love the addition of splatter. So I did the red and the magenta paint that I used, and then I brought out my metallic watercolors and added some gold splatter over the top of that as well, because I love to add metallic to my cards. And then I'm going to tear away the top corner. I was just having so much fun painting, and when I was done, I was like, hey, I'm going to tear the top off. I don't know, it just came to me. I did recently watch another video from a fellow crafter Ashley, I believe her name is, and she did watercoloring and she tore the paper. And that used to be one of my most favorite things to do, was have torn paper on my cards. So maybe she inspired me. I attached that to a bright pink card base that I also splattered gold in the corner of. And now I'm stamping and embossing my sentiment, "You are so loved," with gold embossing powder. I have some gold cardstock here, and I just tore it down the center. That way I can use half for this project and half for my next card. So I'm going to glue those two pieces together so that the gold paper is peeking out, and then you can see the white core of the paper as well. I trimmed that down just with my scissors and mounted that onto my card so it goes through the middle of the flowers there. And now I have some crystal gems from Honeybee Stamps. I actually got these as a free gift with an order from the Not Too Shabby Shop, and I use them all the time. I love them. It has like black and brown and gold and silver. It's just like the perfect little mix. So there is card number 1. Oh my word, I love how it turned out. All right, so for card number 2, I was going for yellow, but the yellow that I used, I just couldn't see the lines of the flowers very well. So then I came in with a darker yellow there. It was not going well. I couldn't see the flowers, and so I decided to go in with a darker color. In the long run, I realized I didn't like emboss this very good on the largest flower. On the right hand side of that largest flower, you cannot see the lines. Like, I either over embossed it, didn't get powder on it, something. So I had to go for an even more loose and messy kind of look, really flowy and organic. And then I brought in some orange, and I just love these 3 colors together and how they blend. It's so bright and cheery and very, I don't know, like it has a cottage feel to it. So once that was dry, I came back and splattered with the pink and orange, and then I will bring in my metallic, and there was kind of an orangey color there that I mixed with the gold and splattered that on. It just, like, it looked really cool when I opened up my watercolors and decided to go for it. So I'll tear that one as well, and then I'm using that same orangey tinted watercolor on the corner of my orange card base. And now this sentiment says, "I miss you, that's all." And so I went ahead and embossed that with gold and stuck it down to the remaining gold strip that I already tore in half. And then I'll just mount this card and put it together as I did with the other one. And that sentiment's going to go right over the spot in the flower that has the lines missing. So it ends up being no big deal at all. I'm adding a few more of those gems to finish off this second card, and that is it for me today. I am so pleased with how these cards turned out. I don't make a lot of flower cards, but I am loving this bouquet of flowers. I think the stamp sets in this release are so much fun. There's a variety of styles, which I love, and they all have sentiments, which is a must for me. The paper packs are so cute, and the ephemera is so much fun. So click the link in the description box below to head over to the Not Too Shabby Shop and pre-order your Valentine box today for a 15% discount than if you were to buy it separately. Plus you get free shipping, and this is a hop, so there is a giveaway. There's a link to a rafflecopter in the description box below. Click that to be entered to win a $25 shopping spree to the Not Too Shabby Shop, and make sure you click the link to the next video in today's hop. I'd love to hear from you, so leave me a comment and let me know which of these cards is your favorite, and I will see you all again very soon. Happy stamping! Bye!